they do have some pretty good music program. They do have, but it's so generic because most of the people there are much more elderly and frail than Kathy. And even though Kathy is in serious cognitive decline, I guess they just have to do it to the lowest common denominator. And the activities, that's what she means, that she's bored. Bored out
Yeah.
of mind. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we as a company we really try to do is educate. And I will tell you that some of my team members, I couldn't go because I was sick, but we do something called carpool karaoke, where we get in the bus, the facility's bus, we turn on the music, we have a microphone, we sing.
Yeah.
Sometimes the music is a little inappropriate because everybody has their own taste, but I will say that is something that we do pretty good in the United States. We do take people out. We go to the ice cream shop. We go shopping. I don't know that that's true for every facility,
Yeah.
but the facilities that we have, we're very fortunate that they have very robust activities.
Yeah. I mean, it's just for society's benefit anyway, because if you shunt people with dementia away, they are never seen. They are never thought of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really breaks my heart to think of the people that don't have families that are able to go and visit,
Mm-hmm.
to advocate for them.
That's a huge challenge that we experience as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Able to work with a partner in Mississippi that has something called the greenhouse concept. Have you heard of this?
The greenhouse concept?
Yes.
Um,
So
explain. I have not heard of it.
so it's basically pod living. So you'll have a max of like 8 elders that live in one house, and the caretaker is a universal caretaker. So they not only do the healthcare type work, the CNA type work, but they also cook the meals, wash the clothes, clean the house. But everybody eats at a dining room
Yeah.
table together. The living room has 6 or 7 recliners in it, and I know that we in the United States are making a push towards that kind of
Yeah.
person-centered care, but it's very slow.
Heard of L'Arche?
Pardon?
Have you ever heard of L'Arche?
I have not.
Okay, so it's similar to that. It's like the caregivers actually live with the people with disability, and
Mm-hmm.
it's very collaborative like that. Anyway, go on. It sounds like the villages that they're making. They're
Mm-hmm.
making with fake bus stops and stuff like that. More
Yeah,
simulate a real community. Yeah, that sounds
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Claire's she specifically says purposeful activity.
Yes.
And that's another thing with therapy that when we go into a facility and we are the therapy provider, we have programming where we help develop activities programs. And it's very difficult to be able to provide purposeful activities inside the institution. I think we do a pretty good job of it, but we're always trying to be creative and create new things. But I want you to tell me about the Dirty Bird.
So the Dirty Bird is called the Black Swan. It's a pub in Shawnigan Lake, probably within easy walking distance of where Kathy lives. One of the staff has taken a shine to Kathy because who wouldn't? And on her
Mm-hmm.
time off, usually I think last night probably Kathy was out having a glass of wine at the Dirty Bird. So, and all of the care staff go every Thursday night to the Dirty Bird. They bring Kathy with them. It's
Mm.
perfect because she's surrounded by people who know what's going on, right? They,
People her age.
yes, they have poutine, which is a Canadian delicacy.
Kathy,
Yes.
what we're going to do is a check-in about long-term care.
Okay.
Okay. So, Kath,
Yes.
the staff like you.
They do.
One of the staff has taken you under her wing,
Yes.
and she brings you to a pub
She does.
to cultivate your drinking habits.
Absolutely.
And it's called the Black Swan, but they call it the Dirty Bird.
Yes.
And you've been having a real riot doing it.
Yes.
It's been really good.
It has been.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she does it on her own time,
She does.
not paid.
She's amazing.
She's
Yeah.
amazing. Tracy, we
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Now, Kathy,
Yes.
often when you come home,
Yes.
you say, I don't want to go back.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe I will go back.
I think you're going back.
I don't. I hope I get a little bit more time. To see the parents and so on.
and to see Jeanie.
Yes, of course,
Weenie.
Jeanie.
So we
And
have you
TikTok.
here. Yes. And TikTok, right?
Yes, of course.
We have you here every weekend
Yes,
and it's going really well.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you want more.
I do.
Don't blame you. Okay. So what are your beefs with long-term care? Okay. One is the size of your room.
It's tiny.
You want a bigger room
I do.
in your own bathroom.
Exactly.
Another thing that happened, it's so hard with long-term care, but most of the people there are very elderly.
Yes.
Your best friend, Annie, died.
Yes.
So you're in grief about that.
I still am in grief with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
miss her.
Yeah.
Okay. So letting go of people is really hard in long-term care.
Yeah.
Another issue with you with long-term care is people are far more advanced than you are in their disease of Alzheimer's dementia.
A lot of them don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
So your connections are strongest with staff,
Yes.
and that's going really
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Okay. And one thing about long-term care, it gives you access to so many more relationships than we can give you at home, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Yeah.
in that sense, it's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
I want to go back, but on my terms.
Yes.
A bigger room,
Your own
more
bathroom?
activities,
More activities.
good activities,
Yeah. Meaningful.
meaningful things, and I just want to help people.
Yeah. And you're doing it.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. More comment, Kath.
Okay.
People in long-term care now are getting there later because families are keeping them at home. They're getting home care. So they're getting into long-term care at far more advanced stages
That's right.
in their dementia.
Yes. But I know exactly what's happening to
So
me.
you are unusual in that way.
Yes,
You have a lot more self-awareness.
I do. Yeah.
So you have to work on your relationships, forging them with staff,
Yes.
being a helpmate to
Yeah.
co-residents.
Yeah.
So
And
you,
even to the ones that aren't very nice.
especially to those ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to hang out with them, but you have to understand that, Alzheimer's isn't gentle and easy for everyone.
Correct.
So I'm really,
Yeah.
you're doing good, Kath.
Thank you.
That kind of compassion, I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, let's get back to watching hummingbirds and drinking wine.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, thanks,
Okay.
Kath.
I have really enjoyed our conversation, and I hope it's the first of many, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I encourage everyone who works in senior care, who has a loved one with dementia or is newly diagnosed, to follow the Kathy Project on TikTok.
Yeah.
And we will definitely be sharing your link.
Great. Thank you.
Yes, I am so honored to do that. And I want to leave the conversation with a few thoughts.
Okay.
So I really feel like your family is changing the world of dementia, one video at a time. And the honesty and transparency of your journey is very inspiring. And I hope that your story encourages the following concepts. Family members need to understand the importance of being involved and how that really can affect the quality of life for their loved ones. The loved one will feel the presence and love even if they can't express it. Activities for people with dementia need to be purposeful, meaningful, cognitive level appropriate for quality of life. Our needs and wants and preferences don't necessarily change with dementia, so don't try to fit these folks in a box.
Yeah.
And caregivers in senior living are heroes.
Yes.
They don't get enough recognition. I know we get frustrated with them, but they are my heroes. My employees, the people, my team members, I think that every single one of them are heroes, and I'm so proud of them.
I'm glad to hear that because it's an incredibly hard and
It really is.
doing it well, and you can never feel bad about doing that kind of work. It's important work.
Mm-hmm.
All of your words are so true, and I take them to my heart, and I'm moved by everything you just said. Truly.